Are you serious? Are you serious? It's New Year's Eve. We're having a powerful broadcast. Starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. Going to take you just past the midnight hour. Now, there is articles that are hitting several different British websites and newspapers. Of course, the Daily Star, also the UK Express, and also the Sun are all covering an article here that's been brought forth about myself and BP Earthwatch about this comet that's going to actually be going around the sun. Also, my son Bart Begley, and I just gave Bart Begley an exclusive interview, and he's writing an article as well, and I think it kind of helped clarify. But the Comet 45P Honda is going to get its closest point to the sun as it's whipping around the sun tonight. Just so happened New Year's Eve, which a lot of times prophetically things take place that, like the blackbirds fell out of the sky to bring in the year 2011. That happened just before midnight on New Year's Eve. And the next year, 6,000 blackbirds fell out of the sky, same town, Beebe, Arkansas, just before midnight on New Year's Eve. So we have seen earthquakes and different things happen during New Year's Eve, the waning hours. Sometimes things are very prophetic. Well, there's been an article written, there's 3 articles, they're similar. I'll read the one at the Star, okay? It says, massive blue comet to fly over the earth on New Year's Eve, sparking apocalypse fears. The article goes on to say, the arrival of Comet 45P could be a sign of chaos to come in the new year, according to Christian conspiracy theorists. Wild and bizarre claims suggest that the massive space rock could break apart as it zooms around the sun. The fear the comet will split into a number of lethal rocks that slam into the earth and cause catastrophic earthquakes. Others claim the comet is an omen, which could herald the second coming of Jesus Christ in the year to come. Now, Pastor Paul Begley, who boasts of 166,000 YouTube subscribers, says the prophetic sign, possibly. He quoted the following passage from the Bible. There will be signs in the sun and the moon and in the stars, and on the earth distress of nations with perplexity because of the roaring of the seas and the waves. They kind of misquote that a little bit. That's all right. Men's hearts will fail them, will faint them, they say, for fear for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. We have to take this seriously, Begley added. Then they've got some pictures here. And then it says, he went on to discuss rumors that the comet would split and pelt space rocks into the earth and suggest he'd received a divine tip. And that's not quite right at all. I said tonight that the comet will be going around the sun, and that's when a comet is the most vulnerable. If it's going to break apart, a lot of times it's during this, when it's whipped around the sun with so much pressure. So it could happen. If it does, it's not going to affect us tonight. But as the comet comes toward the earth, it's going to approach the earth on February 11th. That's its closest point to the earth. It won't hit us, but it does get close. If it has broken into pieces, then after it goes by the earth on February 11th and 12th, and let's say even the 13th, the earth will then pass through the comet's debris trail. Now, if it's broken into thousands of pieces, obviously we could have a deep impact with one or more of these meteors from off this comet. If it doesn't break in part, then we won't have any danger from the comet. Not necessarily. Anytime you pass through a debris trail, there's always the possibility of something tagging along with a comet. But that's what I explained. That is what I explained. Okay? And now, the other part about this is this. I have said that the Lord has given me a word, and that is that 2017 is going to be the year of chaos. Doesn't mean that Comet 45P has anything to do with that. Doesn't mean it doesn't. I don't know. But something, several things, I don't know what all, is going to bring about the year of chaos. But we're just going to sit back and wait and see what that is. Okay, so anyway, they're kind of putting the two things together there. It's a good article, though. I mean, and oh, by the way, they talk about BP Earthwatch. Another channel called BP Earthwatch, who has over 260,000 subscribers, suggested the comet will bring on the second coming of Jesus. I'm not so sure BP said that, all right? I really don't think so. But it claims the planet would be hit by an incoming proton burst with deadly consequences. I know that BP talks about the comet, how it's going to go around the sun. He's the one that brought the whole story up, brought it to the forefront, and it's with his accuracy. He has talked about incoming proton burst. I don't think he said with deadly consequences, all right? Anyways, should be an exciting New Year's Eve. We're going to keep an eye on all these things because there is prophetic signs that are going to be given throughout this year, no question. And starting tonight, the Daily Star says on New Year's Eve, the comet and the crescent moon will have a rendezvous to say farewell to 2016. I'll see you guys tonight. I know one thing. I don't know the day nor the hour that the Lord's coming, but I can see his day approaching. And one thing's for sure, you want to be ready. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to Bible prophecy. We're living in the last days.